1,000 of them. Hi, hi. Kanna. Come on. I love you. Kamogumi. Kanna na 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 na. Hi, hi. Kanna. Come on. I love you. Kamogumi. Kanna na 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 na. The fan name? Kamogumi. Hi, hi. I am a private detective. Kanna. I wanna make you laugh every day. I am a genius. Baby, come on. It's like you when you're in your shell, come on. No, it's with the raised eyebrows. Come on. I might be a genius, but I feel like the suitcase is more important than my legs. Isn't it cute? Are you ready? Are you ready? I love you, Camus. I love you. The fan name? Kamogumi. Hi, hi. I am a private detective. Kanna. I wanna make you laugh every day. I am a genius. The fan name? Kamogumi. Hi, hi. I am a callback. Kanna. I wanna make you laugh every day. I am a genius. It could be B for banana. It could be B for hammer. I want 1,000 of them. Hi, hi. Kanna. Come on. I love you. Kamogumi. Kanna na 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 na. Hi, hi. Kanna. Come on. I love you. Kamogumi. Kanna na 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 na. The fan name? Kamogumi. Hi, hi. I am a private detective. Kanna. I wanna make you laugh every day. I am a genius. Baby, come on. It's like you when you're in your shell, come on. No, it's with the raised eyebrows. Come on. I might be a genius, but I feel like the suitcase is more important than my legs. Isn't it cute? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Quack! Con Kanana. Hi, hi! Hi, Camus! I hope you're having a nice Monday so far! Yeah! And you're looking so delightfully squishy today. Look at you. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. Oh, your beak is bigger than usual. So squish, squish, squish. Squish. Okay, let me make sure my capture is correct. Gazing into your eyes. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. Here's a normal form. This is my new Psyduck plushie. Isn't he wonderful? Look at him. He's just like a log. He's just like round and roly-poly. Or a little bit flat, technically, like a loaf. He's loaf shape. Yes. The eyes, they beg for mercy? They're not begging for mercy. You have 3 weeks of bugs at work to come to your primary job because of that? Whoa. Brutal. Brutality. Sorry? Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, 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 sorry. Sorry. Yeah, it's like a very head empty type of look. Also, he's really soft. The plushy fabric is really soft. I love it. It's a Psyduck sandwich. Yeah, let me get him out of the way. Okay, he's going to be stacked over here, I guess, next to PC. Nerd Oracle! Wow, welcome back to the Camel Squad! Super Camel! Then we got normal Camel. Normal summer Camel. You're a summer camo all year. Dun, 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 dun. Also, I hope the BG is okay. BGM is okay. I put on my looping playlist, but I've added some new stuff to it. Psyducks aren't indestructible like camos. I mean, the Psyduck from the Pokemon anime back in the day, he seemed pretty indestructible. He was a wonder of a Pokemon. BGM is good? Okay, good. Extra fitting plushie for my headache morning. Yeah, I'm feeling luckily a little bit better now, which is great because there's ASMR after this stream. But oh god, I've woken up the last 3 days with headaches. It's the type of like muscle headache, and sometimes when I get those, they go away the next day, and other times it persists. So this is like just the same headache or like muscle pain that's persisting for multiple days, which has happened to me before. And believe me, I have been doing so many stretches, Camels. And I've taken painkillers. I can take another painkiller in 1.5 hours. I just gotta remember. Would a new pillow help? Probably not. Like this is just like, this can happen. Like if you've ever gotten like neck pain or shoulder pain and have it persist over multiple days, then you know what I'm talking about. It's like the headache is coming from like pain either back on my shoulder blade or like on the side of my throat muscles, but I think it's just like the sum of everything, and then it like goes up, like the pain like radiates up to your head and therefore creates a headache. So I know what it is, but yeah, I might have to look to see if there's like any physiotherapists in my new area that I live in, because that might be beneficial if it doesn't go away. Usually don't have headaches, but long muscle pain, yeah. Also, Grandfather Nurgle, wow, welcome back to the Camo Squad. Yeah. Oh, it's not lack of blood for little Camo, don't worry about it. This also is probably exacerbated by my crippling current knitting addiction, which is fitting because today is a yarn and knitting stream. But did you know that if you knit for like 3-4 hours a day, several days a week, that might exacerbate neck and shoulder pains? And then if you don't stop knitting 3-4 hours a day and you just persist because you're really addicted, then that might not make the shoulder pain go away. Also, Camels, on a separate note, I have knitted so many Camo beanies the last 2-3 weeks that has had no repercussions for me whatsoever. I would like to reiterate, no repercustions for me whatsoever. Welcome to the yarn and knitting stream! Yay! Yay! Don't worry about it, Camels. It's fine. I know I'm the issue here. I've literally gotten like, you can see here, like I've gotten like a callus on this finger. Like this finger, the skin on this finger, I started toughening up because of the knitting. That's how much I've knitted during the last month, Camels. That's literally how much I've knitted because I got that like split here. Oh, also I got a paper cut on this finger today. Like you can see like a slight line here on the side. Annoying. Do I need an intervention? Possibly, but I live alone in my apartment, so I can knit however much I want when you're not watching, Camels. I know, again, Camels, I know I'm part of the issue here, but I'm doing stretches and taking painkillers. Yeah. Also, yeah, my nails are getting really long. My nails are like the perfect length right now. These are like perfection nails, Camels. They're so even. They're nicely curved. They're literally perfect. And I think I'm going to trim them after today's ASMR stream because they're getting like so long that I don't like them getting so long and I want them short again. So I'm going to like probably cut them all the way down. They reach the perfection stage for one stream and then they go away. Perfect for what? ASMR? Perfect just for looks. Also perfect for ASMR. And speaking of ASMR, I already have like the ASMR items on the side here. You can't hear this now. during ASMR, this would be like a thunderstorm in your ears. Yeah, I got lots of ASMR items on the side here. ASMR. But you can't hear anything. Again, not ASMR mics. Error. In the box, I have like a box of ASMR things. Really need to go through my ASMR like dresser of stuff because it is a mess. I've been putting it off though. Majorly putting it off for months now, but really need to go through that. I just wanted to tease you. I always want to tease you, Kamals. Always want to tease you. Of course.
Come on.
Oh, technicality. Welcome back to the Kamal Squad. Also, I didn't see anyone comment on the fact that on the member stream thumbnail, I used the crystal Kamo egg in the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys can see it. Or if you noticed, but it's there. Yeah. Truly the queen of procrastinating. I can procrastinate forever, Kamals. If it's not a dire task. Yeah. Also, by the way, I've confirmed my suspicion of the membership streams, Kamals, because you guys let me know, like the other last time or the time before that when I scheduled the member stream, it was public, and that was not on me, that was on YouTube. And if you see other like VTubers suddenly do like member streams public, then that probably means this is more than just me, because I made like this time when I made the members waiting room, I like looked at it for like 5 seconds straight and was like, this says member stream in setting. And I saved it, and immediately after saving, I went and checked like my like list of like scheduled live streams and went and checked the YouTube, and wouldn't you know it, it was public. Which happened the last time I scheduled one as well, but now I went and immediately checked it, and I went in like another menu and switched it over to members again, and now it's actually like saved as members. But yeah, so there's like some kind of mistake now that when you schedule YouTube streams in the normal like way you schedule them, anything that's members just becomes public. You've seen that happens once or twice before? Yeah. If it happened to a VTuber friend of yours this weekend? Okay, so it's not just me then. Don't you love how functional YouTube is? Yeah, you gotta love it. Also, hi if you're dropping in. Konkanana. Small indie company, please understand. I know. It turns into just members-only chat, but publicly viewable. Ah, okay, so that's what it does. But yeah, the stream just turns public, so you have to go into a different menu and like switch it over to members, which does take like only like 10 extra seconds, really. But it's annoying that you have to go and do that. Apparently, thumbnail A/B testing is also broken. Oh, I don't really use the thumbnail A/B testing much, but that is such a nice feature. It's bad that it's broken. Also, if you see this, it's like my headset wire that's just out of camera range. Also, yeah, I'm seeing I have to be careful with my neck and shoulders today. Definitely have to be careful about that. And probably to do some stretches during the stream. With the slightly dramatic and relaxing music. Did I order the new headset band thing? I didn't, but I will come, don't worry. I got that under control. I got that under control. Yeah. But do you want to see my yarn, Kamals? The reason why we're doing this stream. Also, we might open cards today. We might open this tiny booster box. Maybe. But before that, yarn. Yes, please? Okay, let me put away... I guess I can put you guys up in the corner there. You would like to see the yarn? Yeah, I have a box full of yarn here. It's all the new yarn. Oh, I have not the new yarn. Oh. Okay, so I do have a lot of new. I do have a lot of new of this. Like I have a ton of new off-white yarn. But in the box that I have next to me, I only put 4 of these because I have over 20. I have over 20, maybe 30? No, 20, I think, pieces of off-white yarn. Or was it close to 30? I don't remember. 20 or 30, like, skeins of off-white yarn. Also, this is the yarn I use for the camo beanies. It's called stark, which means strong in a region. Yes, it's a du store alpaca, which means du store. It's like it's kind of like part of a Norwegian saying, the first word here, but alpaca means alpaca, just written in Norwegian. Looks like a big baobab. Oh, a little bit, yeah. Static also means strong in Dutch. Oh, and yeah, maybe also in German. Yeah, it's 40% alpaca wool, 40% merino wool, and 20% nylon, which probably gives it extra strength. Yeah, but yeah, so wool, and nylon. Your preferred alpaca specialist. I like that it says that. And yeah, I think is this from Peru? Does it say the yarn? Sorry. Does it say the? Oh yeah, it is made in Peru. Also, it's actually made in South America. But it is a brand. I think it's a Norwegian brand of yarn. But it's not surprising that they outsource the production. Because one, I don't think there's that many alpacas in Norway. Yeah. You love to crochet. Your grandma taught you how when you were 6, and it's an activity that you do when you want to silence your mind. It is very relaxing. Which is why I do knitting so much. Also, for those of you that get camo beanies, I guess I'll probably like write this on this, but it's washable on like 30 degrees, I think. Yes. I gotta remember what all of these symbols mean, but these are the symbols for the yarn. Oh yeah, wool washing program, 30 degrees, wash inside out, wash separately. Use a silk wool detergent. Do not use fabric softener. Dry flat. Yeah, the washing instructions. But yes, I have that. And then I got all the new colors, Tamils. I got all the new colors. I got so many colors. I guess we can watch the colors I have the least of first. I got a couple of new blue colors, which are mostly darker colors. And I think these two... Yeah, these two are the same. Are they? Or does it say the color code? Oh yeah, these are the same. Some of them are really similar, but you can see the colors here. They always do the colors by numbers. This is color 815. Does not mean they have 800 colors. That's just the number they gave it. And this is not something that's really important for the camo beanies. But if anyone is knitting like a huge project like a sweater or a jacket or like a big scarf or a poncho or something like that, then another number that's actually important is this batch number you see next to this. You see it says batch 641075, and it's the same on both of these. And the reason why they put a batch number is because these are dyed. Obviously, like, it's yarn dye. Like, alpacas don't naturally produce all these colors. But yeah, they dye the yarn. And every single batch of dye can be very slightly different. And because of the very slight variations, they don't guarantee that every single batch is the same. So if you're doing one cohesive project and you need like 10 yarns of this blue, you want to try and make sure that they're all from the same batch. Did Minecraft lie to you? That's, to be fair, in Minecraft it's sheep, not alpacas. But yes, sheep also don't produce naturally colors like this. Yeah. But yeah, so you want to get everything from the same batch if you're doing a big project, just to make sure you don't have like a very, very, very slight color variation. And then a dark color like this, I think it would be pretty noticeable. Yeah. But yeah, so this is a dark blue, and then this is a more jean blue. Yeah, it's kind of like a close-ish to a jeans color. A little bit of a grayish blue. Does Camels have a batch number 2? No. No batch number for Camels. The closest colors to the blue that I got is probably these two, which I think these are the same. Yes, these two are the same. I got 2 gray. 2 nice, like slightly speckled gray colors. You can see like there's a slight, almost like a slight color variation within the gray, which I like. It's more of a natural looking color. I like that. Yeah, these ones are nice. God, I'm going to have a pile of yarn on my desk. And then I got one of the more special yarns or yarn colors. It's still the same yarn, but I got this. I got this brown. This is 100% speckled. It's the gimmick of this color, I guess. So you can see they have a little bit of white, and a little bit of darker, and a little bit of like light brown speckles as well. Which I'm interested to see how this is going to look on the beanie. I just really wanted to try it out. Yellow speckled yarn like this, yeah. It's kind of neat. What's the most complex thing I've ever knitted, crocheted? Oh, for knitting, it's probably these beanies, because I'm not that... No, actually, I've knitted mittens once. And for crocheting, it's the different crochet blankets that I've done. I got that one, and I got 2 different brown colors. Let me show you. I got this dark brown, like very, very dark, like dark chocolate brown. Like chocolate cake. Chocolate fudge cake brown. I got that one. And then I got this light brown, which is a slight like... Yeah, it's like a gray speckle. It's like light gray speckled with light brown. Looks a little bit more gray on the camera than it looks in person. But yeah, it's like it's light gray, like brown speckled. You have a vegan yarn producer you buy from that does a lot of modeled yarns that are gorgeous? Yeah. There's so many pretty yarn colors. And then I did get 2 more yellows. Yellows for Camels. This is just a very normal, creamy kind of yellow color. Oh my god, I'm going to have to start building like a pile on top of this. And then the colors I think I got the most of is red. I do have one more of these, but that one I've already started using for beanies because I couldn't help myself. But I got this dark red color, almost like a wine red. Looks like orange to you? No, this is yellow. This is very yellow. It's a warm yellow. It's yellow. And then I got one brighter red. This is very, very like regular red. And I think, are all these 3 the same color? Let me see. 892. 892. 892. Yes, I got 3 of these, which are like a slightly gray speckled red, like a slightly more muted speckled red color. Starting my second pile here, or my second floor of the pile. And then I got the colors that I'm really excited for because I got a lot of green Camels. I got a lot of green. I got this more like turquoise blue green. This looks a little bit, but this is the one that like again looks a little bit more green off camera because the camera turns it very blue for some reason. Like way more blue than it looks to my eyes. How big was the box they came in? They shipped it in 3 smaller boxes that was taped together. But yarn you can compress like quite a bit. And then these ones look a little bit more like dark green. Like they turn the gray color gets like strengthened on the camera, like the grays and the blues. The webcam is matching the thumbnail. We're not clickbait. Oh yes, today is decidedly not clickbait. But yeah, this is a dark green. Like a dark green with a little bit of gray speckles. You see it? Oh. And then I have... oh, right. A little bit of dark... oh no, this is another... then we have another gray speckled green, but this one is a little bit lighter. Yes. I love these. I love these greens. It's very, like, nature-y green. I think it will look good with the reds and the reds... you swear it was gray-blue? No. The thing is, I was saying, like, the grays and the blues get, like, exacerbated by the color balance in camera. I think if I do this... yes, if I do this, Kamals... if I do this, I switch around the color balance. This makes my hands look way more pink than they should, but... this is a more true color representation of the greens, I think. And then I have another... I got a lot of different, like, speckled ones. But this is, like yellowy green... like, speckles mixed in with a, like, more of a moss green color. Really pretty. And the final color... is the speckled one, like the same as the brown one. Like they're really like overtly speckled ones. So, and this one has like little bits of brown and dark gray and off-white mixed in. Ah! I'm excited. They all look really good, right? I have a mountain of yarn. I have a mountain of yarn on my desk. It's like 3 yarns deep, Cobbles. I can like look at this. It's like it's this yarn all the way down. Moldy green? It's not moldy. It's nature green, Cobbles. Nature. Nature. Time to crochet 1 giant beanie. If this was like 1 beanie, this would be not a beanie anymore. It would be... let me put these nicely blocked. Instead of a beanie, Cobbles, it would be some kind of, I don't know, jacket or jumpsuit. Nature moldy green? It's not moldy, Cobbles! I swear it's not moldy. Okay, let me put away get the blues here. It's raining yarn! Into the box, but not the floor. Let's get the reds here. Gonna put them in like a nice and I still have some other yarn. Let me show you the other yarn Cobbles. I have this is the new yarn. This was new yarn only. This is all the new yarn that I acquired. But I also have older yarn. Other good yarn. Old yarn isn't bad yarn, Cobbles. Don't judge yarn based on its age. Let me actually put, because I have a bigger box now that I'm putting the yarn in. Let me get the old yarn and put it in with the new yarn. Mix the different yarn generations together. I have some lighter colors in some of these older ones because I purposefully got dark colors to go with the light ones. Well, have a nice work day working Camels. So I have some yellow. I think is this the same as the other yellow? No, this is a slightly different yellow. I'm going to have to get... oh god, I have to get this to show you. This other yellow I had was a more of a slightly gray tinged yellow, but this is a soft like cream yellow. The new one. Old, new. Old, new. But they're 2 different color codes, I think. Yeah, this is 855 and this is 835. Okay, let me put this out. Let's do one. Oh my god. I'm just drowning in yarn here, Cobbles! I'm drowning in yarn! And then I got some browns. And I only had 1 green yarn left, which is why I wanted green. This is all my remaining, like, brown and green. before the new one I got, so I had these 3. And then the blues, which I had more blues. Because they have all tangled up, maybe. I had some light blues and some dark blues, and these are actually 5 different shades of blue. 2 different shades of dark blue, 3 different shades of light blue. There's like 2 tiers of yarn in the big bucket I had 2 grays left. 2 nice grays. That's actually, I think this is actually the same shade as the new gray. The new gray and the old gray are the same shade. Then I have a little bit of like pinks and purples. Ugh. Yeah, pinks and purples, like a little bit of purpley shades, a little bit of pink shades. Only have one of each of those. And then I have 2 reds and an orange. These turn super bright on the camera for some reason, but they're not that bright in real life. Like they're more muted in real life. It's the camera is like, whoa, red and orange, and it freaks out. And that was all I had in the box, I think. Whoa. I think that was all I had in the box. There we go. Yes. Put this lid on. Now I have an empty box. This humongous box I put the yarn in now, it's not even full. It's like halfway full. I could have twice as much yarn and still fit it in here, combos. That's amazing. I have like 2 boxes with these though. And I have another box here. Oh, that has yarn in it. But it's like all the yarn that I like partially started. Ugh. And it has some finished camo beanies. Let me show you the most recent finished camo beanies. Ugh. These are the most recent finished camo beanies. You can see I've used the new dark red. Actually interchangeably, I didn't even realize this, but... We got a dark red to light brown. To dark red again, and then light brown to dark red, and then light brown. And this one is like the turquoise one that turns super blue on the camera. They're so cozy, I know, right? Let me see. That there, and then the current one I'm making is this one, of which I already knitted earlier today. Yeah. Is this the color? No, I was using this one. Or was it? What a nani. I think it was that. I think it was that one. Which is for knitting now. This is like a light bright blue. I knitted earlier today. Yeah, I've told you I have a crippling knitting addiction. I knitted this part earlier today. I watched like 1 episode of Criminal Minds, and I knitted the entirety of this, couples. Oh, for the knitting, I'm going to take off this. And I'll put them back on for the ASMR later. You like that blue? Yeah, it's a nice blue. And I think it goes well with the orange. And again, this orange turns really bright on the camera, but it's a little bit more muted. A little bit more muted off camera. Have I tried double strand knitting? I'm going to say no. Question mark. But yeah, so today is just going to be knitting chatting stream camels. And then maybe card opening at the end before the ASMR. Maybe. Maybe. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Let's see. I have to pull through the blue. sure the tail is the same approximate length as others. And then we can start. Extra cozy Monday, yeah. Just ultimate yarn Monday. Pum pum pum. Hi for dropping in. Kanna. Am I knitting? Yes, I am indeed knitting today. Do you think it will go right up to the ASMR? Stop a bit early? I'll stop half an hour before the ASMR, just so I make sure I have enough time to set up the everything, the audio and stuff. The audio is the biggest thing to set up. Though obviously I have the Handcam set up already, which is a nice plus. So there's that. You saw some small amigurumi packages at the store last time. There was a heart and one with an animal. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, so today's normal stream will be 3 hours. And I saw I put a mistake on the schedule. I put the ASMR stream at 9 when it was supposed to be at 9:30, but I just put the waiting room at the correct time. How hard would it be to make each camo in the pattern a different color? Oh, that would be so much thread fastening camos. And also, I don't know how you would do that realistically, because when you're knitting a camo, like, I'm obviously not knitting it like like upwards in one go. You're knitting them one row at a time. So you knit the feet and you use the color all the way through. Like, so making like each line here a different color would be more easy than knitting like one way up. I haven't looked. I know you can do that in knitting, like knit a part of a pattern a different color, but I haven't looked up how they do that. But it would be super time consuming, and I think the fabric of the beanie would be less flexible, because you guys can see, like, here, if you do this, like, you see the flexibility, right? That's part of the perks of knitting, is like how flexible things get. But exactly where I do the thread fastening on the back here, it gets a little bit less flexible because the thread is woven in. It doesn't matter so much because it's only like less flexible on the thread fastening part, so the entirety of the rest of the beanie is very flexible. But if you do that all the way around, then you're going to have more of an issue. At least that would be my assumption. Yeah, so no rainbow beanie. The more you wash, the looser the fibers get. Yeah, usually though, you don't really need to wash a beanie. Like with knitting, like with woolen stuff, like airing things out, and like doing like the snow washes some people do can be more than sufficient enough for taking care of something long term, especially a beanie, because a sweater, like, obviously might smell a little bit sweaty if you do a lot of physical activity in it, but a beanie is usually not going to get like a sweaty smell. So you won't need to wash it a lot unless you drop it in a pile of mud or something. So it should be pretty easy to keep a beanie low maintenance. like keep it well maintained without having to invest a lot of like in washing and stuff. Without having to wash it a lot. I feel like I'm just making the description complicated, but don't worry about it. Also, camels! I did all my chores yesterday! I thoroughly vacuum cleaned the house. And I also, like, compressed all the cardboard and, like, paper recycling that I had and made it ready for recycling day and stuff. Your beanies, not stinkies? Indeed, very much not stinkies. And don't wear your beanie inside to the gym. Wear it outside while you're lightly jogging, maybe. But yeah, so did my chores yesterday. Very happy about that. It took like 1.5 hours, but I did it. Being your responsible detective, yes, much responsible. Dun 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 dun. Outside, but that's where the dirt is. I mean, sometimes you should wear a beanie outside if it's lightly cold and you want to protect your ears. That's what beanies are for. Air protection. Also your head. But mostly your ears, I feel. Honestly, that's the reason why I wear beanies, is because, you know, it gets cold outside and your ears get cold. Boom, 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 boom. Yay. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, so that was my yarn haul, my yarn collection. I do obviously have more yarn, but this is all my, basically all my current beanie yarn. The other yarn that I have are for like the crochet blankets or other miscellaneous crochet yarn, and I have some other miscellaneous knitting yarn. You would wear beanies to hide your bad bedhead? I guess that's another purpose. Yeah. You might wonder how much yarn in weight I own. I mean, each of these yarn weighs 50 gram. So you have to have 20 of them to have a kilo, if my calculations are correct. 2 for 100 grams, and then, yeah, 20 for a kilo. So I definitely have a couple of kilos in this beanie yarn. And then I probably have some kilos in the blanket yarn. Because the blanket yarn is, I think, 200 or 250 grams per yarn. And that's the color changing yarn, if you remember, back from the crocheting streams. You're looking forward to this stream? You've been trying to get back into knitting and crochet? It's been many years since you did any. Honestly, I had a couple of years where I didn't really crochet much, and then I started up when we started doing these handcam streams. And I heavily recommend just trying again. It's like riding a bike, kind of. It's a little bit maybe tiny tricky in the start when you try again, but then your body remembers. Your body remembers. And it's a lot of fun. Boom, 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 boom. Really liking the color palette I'm using? Oh, thank you! I try and make sure all the camo beanies are nice colors. Dun, 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 dun. Nice color combos. And it gets easily addicting? I mean, it depends on how much you like handicrafts. There's a lot of other handicrafts that can be equally addicting. Like drawing and painting, if you get super into it. Well, and coloring. Coloring is kind of fun, because for coloring, you just turn your brain off. Imagine you can get into a nice flow state when knitting, yeah. Same with coloring, really. And Sudoku, and stuff like that. Though Sudoku isn't really a handicraft. But I find it just chill in a similar way. Or puzzles. Ooh, puzzles. Yes, puzzles are also chill. Oh, and then tomorrow we're doing another type of chill game, which is farming games. How hard would making a camo beanie be for a beginner if someone wanted to start by doing this? I would say the two hardest parts of the, actually three harder parts on the beanie that might be challenging for a beginner. It's this section at the start here, just because it has the alternating right and wrong knitting stitches. This one is a little bit like, it's not like hard, but it's tedious. But I guess if you're a beginner, it could be more challenging. Then you have this thingy, just getting the right tension on the multiple color part for the pattern could be tricky. And then the ending part, which is just annoying no matter what. But this is like an beginner intermediate skill level thing, I would say, like a beanie in general. And there's definitely harder beanie recipes than this, so I think a beginner could probably do it. I can't share the base recipe with you guys though, I've talked about this, because it's from a knitting book. Though this pattern part, the pixel pattern for the pattern part, I have shared with you in the past, and you guys can actually kind of like count the stitches there and like make your own pixel grid pattern of this, because it's very easy to count. Because this part I designed myself, but the base beanie recipe, because of book copyright and stuff, I don't want to risk showing it, but it's a fairly simple one. And if someone goes through the streams where I knit these, you probably, if you do some really good counting, you might be able to count out the pattern. I will say that this part here in the beginning, this part, you do 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters of the interchanging part before you start with the actual pattern. And on the last round of blue, or like the last round of the base color, you do it all right stitches, and you do 8 increases. So that's all I can tell you. And then after the pattern part on this, you do 10 rounds of just off-white before you start reducing. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, dun. There we go. And now it's pattern time, so now I bring up the white. But yeah, it's not too complicated, so you could potentially make your own camo beanie. But it wouldn't be made by hand by ducks. It would be made by hand by ducklings. But not by Detective Duck. Are these camos merch? Yeah, these are going to be merch during my birthday in September. They are indeed going to be merch. If not, I would just have a giant stockpile of camo beanies. I could wear a different camo beanie every week of the year. If I make over 50. But I'm approaching that number. Slowly but surely. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. A beanie of the week? Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. But these are going to camels. Lovely homes with camels. If I ever had a kid, I would need to buy winter clothes. Oh god, please no. No kids. Also, these beanies are more for lighter weather. Like super, super heavy winter weather, and these beanies are not going to be warm enough. These are more like fall, early winter, late winter weather beanies. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So cozy, yeah. It's nice and cozy. And honestly, if you live a place that says like a little bit of wind, if it's a little bit cold outside and a little bit windy, then you want a type of beanie like this that just protects your ears from the wind, but doesn't necessarily make you overheat. And if you're somewhere that has milder winters, they might be good. Oh god, I made a mistake here. This is what happens when I get distracted sometimes. Gotta unravel. If you want to see what the mistake is here, I made 4 whites in the middle instead of 3, which it's supposed to have. Might not seem like a huge mistake, but this one I actually have to fix. If not, it's going to throw off the entire pattern. Legends say when all the camo beanies are reunited, something extraordinary would happen. Like a camo like Super Saiyan merge or something. Would be fine for Texas. You don't really get that cold. Didn't I see a newspaper article some years ago that showed like Texas as some kind of like frozen wasteland? I swear that was like some winters ago. I saw even in the Norwegian newspapers like a Texas frozen wasteland winter thingy. That looked real cold. Texas camos. It got hit with some real bad eyes. Yeah, exactly. It looked real bad. That was a one-off blizzard. And I guess it's even worse if it's somewhere that doesn't have an infrastructure to handle heavy winter weather. Which is why you don't really see articles like about Norway having really heavy snow, because it just happens a lot. a few years ago you did get a really bad cold from Canada, but the whole country got hit by that. Yeah, I guess it's just front page news when it's Texas because it's Texas, and Texas is usually hotter. That's the exact problem with Texas. It wasn't equipped for it. Yeah. It's like Europe getting heat waves. Exactly. Yeah, like you don't hear much about heat waves from like India or Thailand or Singapore or all the countries that are clustered around there, because they usually have so hot weather throughout the year, and have a lot of humidity as well, so they're used to it. But the second, like, I don't know, Sweden gets a heat wave, then it's front page news because Sweden is a colder country. 38 degrees Celsius today. Oh, absolutely killer. Yeah. Usually heat waves are 39 degree plus. Yeah. The lowest temperature you've ever seen was minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 26 Celsius. That is pretty cold. That's probably approaching the coldest that I've seen and experienced. But I will say last winter, I had a lot of like minus 15. Minus 15 was actually common for me quite a bit last winter. I think I was down in minus 20 a couple of times. When my older sister came to visit, it was so cold. It was real cold. Just my older sister, her husband, and the baby, like, helping them get out of the car and into my apartment. It was real blindingly cold. The type where you don't want to stay outside for, like, even a second longer than you have to. It's currently 29.5 degrees near part of Texas. Ah. You had to work in minus 26? Ooh, brutal. Also, Camels, I am wondering, like, I'm feeling... The problem is, like, when I knit off stream, I kind of knit like this. Like... Yeah, I'm trying to tilt the camera. Like, when I knit off stream, I hold it like this, and I, like, knit it while holding stuff in my lap. And I sit, like, because I watch the screen while I do it, I sit in, like, the pretty good position for my neck and my hands. When I knit on stream, like, I have to have my hands a little bit further forward, which is fine. Like, when my neck is doing good, obviously. But I am feeling it today, so... Probably, considering I'm doing ASMR afterwards, I'm thinking I should not knit right now. I know it's bad because it's a yarn stream, but I will just squish you guys a lot, Camels. I'll squish you guys a lot. And then we will indeed open some cards today then, which I have here. But we'll do that towards the end. Or in a little bit. Maybe not right at the end, because then I might run out of time, but... This is so I'll survive the ASMR stream. Do you think a beanie made with different shades of blue yarn would look good? Like a blueprint themed beanie? Oh, I've already made a couple of ones that are only blue. I have made a couple of ones that are like dark blue, light blue. I think at least. Big stretch. Huge stretch. Yeah. Also, I'm drinking some water. Funnily enough, today, I'm using my Christmas cookie pusheen mug. Even though it's not Christmas. Or winter. I just really like the shape of it. You haven't seen your Camel plushie in a month? Oh my god, what happened to it? What happened to your Camel plushie? Better take care of myself. You know how bad my posture is during ASMR. Oh, this will be a good posture ASMR because it's Handcam ASMR. I sit upright. If I had another, like the other type of ASMR schedule today, Camels, I would change it. I would 100% change it. I cannot do the leaning forward ASMR today. That's not happening. You got all 3 of your Camel plushies in a pile in a corner. It's a snuggle pile. Cuddle pile. Handcam doesn't require the leans, yeah. The worst part is like if I hold my hands in a certain position like very still. Oh, like that can be aggravating for my shoulders, but I'll just try and be good. Yeah. And probably will be around an hour length, I'm guessing. You two Camel plushies are in the massive plushie puddle in your room. Nice. They have company then. Yeah. Cabo Yggdrasil seedling is form. You got one of your plushies overseeing the bedroom with the male cat? Oh, yeah, true. The male cat does kind of fit on the Camo plushies. A little bit. The man I love Kanna hats. Or man I love Camo hats. Which is the ones that I have. Says me. God, this should be ASMR already. Imagine if I had the ASMR mic Camos. You guys would be hearing the nice plushie massage. Plushie massage is a surprisingly good ASMR trigger, honestly. I really like it. Your Camo plushie is still entombed in his shipping box to protect him from cat hair? Shipping box? Wow. He didn't even get to leave the transportation. It is really nice, yeah. The plus massage stream was amazing. Yeah, I want to do more like that. Plushie massage. Oh yeah, I also have this guy. He sits on my desk. This little guy. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I will give a heads up warning, Camels. On this stream, since it's a handcam ASMR and we're doing handcam right now, I am actually going to raid into the ASMR waiting room. For anyone that like doesn't want to watch ASMR afterwards, just be aware of that this stream will automatically raid into the ASMR stream. Yeah. Albino Camo makes his triumphant return. He's just normal duck. What squishy. Look at that squishies. Wow. Honestly, I love my nails this length, but they can't grow like even a millimeter longer because they're already at like as long as I want them. Like if I do this, if I make a fist, I don't know how well you can see it. Like if I make a fist, it's like my nails dig into my hand. Like you have to do like this, which is really annoying. Like they're starting to reach the length where the prettiness and the annoyance starts to weigh in favor of annoyance. And again, me cutting them, trimming them down. Though they are perfect for giving like good scratchy scratches to the kitty cats. The kitty cats do enjoy the long nail scratchy scratchies. I love my pretty natural nails. I will say when I did use nail polish, I would mostly use the opaque nail polish that just makes your nails a tiny bit shinier. Yours reached the length where you should have cut them last week. I mean, it's never too late. You can do it whenever. Visual ASMR doesn't usually do it for you, but the way I've moved my hands is weirdly comfy. Yes, comfy hand moving. I do find some like visual ASMR go like over the top on the hand waviness, but I think when you do it like a little bit, it's nice. And also, I like sometimes moving my hands like this, for example, is nice and stretchy for my fingers, so it actually feels pleasant for me as well. Like it's a pleasant hand motion when you like stretch them out like this and do this, for example, or I don't know, it just feels good. Same way that doing this feels good. But that's obviously like doing it way more. Yours are about twice the length right now, but they're starting to chip. Twice the length of this. Ooh. impressive. Hi. If you're jumping in, Kanna, Norway going to win the World Cup, huh? I don't know about that. I feel like our chances to at least progress from the current, like, is it round of 16 it's going into now is good. Like, if Norway can make it to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, then I'm more than happy. But I don't think winning. I think winning would be really hard. I do think France is probably one of the favorites to win the football World Cup. But Norway, maybe it would be really cool, but more than happy if we make it to the quarterfinals. You have a big fluffy Mallard duck plushie, and I'm making you want to give it a big squish. Do it. Squish it. Squish it. What are the other favorites, though? Those of you that are following football combos, I know France is really good. And, like, Norway is decent. But what are the other big ones? Is that a chicken? It's a duck. Ducky. Ducky. Argentina? Oh, which is the team that has Messi on it? Because I heard he was doing really good. So, oh yeah, that's Argentina. Yeah, because I heard he was doing really good in the tournament so far. Spain will be a contender? Oh. Okay, so Argentina, and then maybe Spain. And obviously France. What happened to Duck Side of the Moon? That game went in the gaming backlog. As sometimes happens with my streams. Oh, that's a little ducky plushie. Let me de-squish him. I look so sad after being squished. Argentina won the last World Cup. It was France versus Argentina in the finals. Ah, I see. Also Brazil. Ooh. Oh, isn't Brazil battling Japan? I think I saw Brazil versus Japan in the Cup of 16. And then Sweden is going to go up against France, which is probably going to be tough for Sweden. The only reason I know is because I skimmed over the like the Norwegian newspaper article that had like a cup overview. I skimmed over it this morning. Oh, Brazil versus Japan started 5 minutes ago. Oh, it's right now. I see. I think Norway is tomorrow. Norway is this time tomorrow, which I guess you guys can give me updates during stream on how that goes. Norway is against Ivory Coast, I think. You don't play football, but you don't want France to win? Wow. The spite. I guess you're cheering for whoever plays against France then. Does my newspaper write about F1 Grand Prix? No, not at all. The F1 races... It would have to be something really spectacular for that to hit the Norwegian newspaper. Norwegians does not care about the F1 races much. At least not from what I've seen. Oh, Stardew music. Let me switch around. Mostly like listening to Stardew if I'm actually playing a farming game or something. But yeah, like car racing is not a popular sport in Norway, at least not according to the newspapers. Football is really popular here. Handball got really popular some years ago when Norway started doing well. And again, Kamos, this is typical for Norway. Norway cares about the sports that we do well in. If there's a sport that doesn't have like a Norwegian competitor, then usually you don't see much about it in the newspaper. Like baseball. I don't think I've ever seen baseball in the newspaper like the last 5 years. Volleyball you see occasionally because we have some people that are good at beach volleyball. But baseball, never see it in the newspapers. I don't think I've even seen it like as something you can sign up for like as a kid. I don't think I remember anyone playing baseball as a kid. And that's also probably because of Norway's climate. Like, we have a really long winter here, and it's like very windy and rainy for a lot of fall and also part of spring. Rally and rally motocross. Rallycross are the only motorsports that matter for us. Yeah, rally driving you see occasionally in Norway, but nothing else. But yeah, baseball. I'm assuming mostly you need to be outside for that. Like, I don't think I've ever seen baseball played inside, and Norway doesn't have a good outside environment conducive for baseball playing. Your old colleague played in the European Championships in baseball? Oh, that's pretty cool. You don't think you've ever seen a baseball ground in Europe? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's overall popular, at least not in Northern Europe, I don't think. We did a couple of times in spring in gym, play not baseball, but we played one of the baseball like adjacent ball sports where you use a bat. And I can report, Kamals, that I was real bad. I was real bad at that. Probably one of the worst ones in my elementary school class. Did they play floorball bandy in Norway? Oh, the indoors bandy you do see occasionally. And we did play that in gym. Softball? It could have been softball. But we played with... I think it was with tennis balls. I don't think it was like a softball. I think we used bats and tennis balls, which says something about how much Norway cares for the baseball adjacent sports. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, thinking back, I think it was literally just like those yellow tennis balls, and then it was like t-ball. Was it t-ball? And then like this big like wooden slightly flat bats or something like that. Or sometimes we used round bats. I think it depended on just what equipment the school had. Bats and tennis balls? Yeah. Exactly, because I'm not kidding. That's what we played. And getting hit by those balls were scary. Really scary. Especially the times I had like good classmates that was good at like throwing stuff. Cricket bats? Yeah, flat bats and round bats. Yeah. That sounds like cricket bats? It probably was. In Finland has its own versions of baseball called pesopallo. Outside of that, you don't think baseball has ever mattered in Europe? Maybe not. Am I sure it was baseball at all? I'm saying it was some kind of like baseball adjacent thingy. It was definitely not like baseball, but it was a game with bats and balls. Bats and ball. And you had to hit the ball and like run around, and there was 2 teams, and someone could throw the ball and hit you, and there was some kind of base system or something. I don't remember. It was in elementary school. It was a long time ago, but that's the only baseball adjacent thing I can ever remember seeing in Norway ever, was those times during gym class. And the balls were literally tennis balls. Otherwise, in gym, we played football quite a bit. Like not proper football, but like gym-sized versions of football. We played dodgeball. We played... I think when I was in junior high school, we played basketball a little bit. And handball, only a couple of times, because I don't think we really had handballs in my school. And I want to say volleyball, but I don't actually think we played volleyball in school. But I actually played volleyball for 1.5 years when I was in junior high school. But as an, outside of school activity that my mom signed me up for. So I did that. Otherwise, we did a lot of like this other gym class activities like running and like just miscellaneous stuff. Oh, and swim class. Swimming I had for a couple of years in elementary school. My first year of elementary school, I went to an elementary school that had a tiny like basement pool, really tiny one. So we had swimming then, and then later that pool got decommissioned. So we had swimming, I think, in 4th or 5th grade at like a pool that you had to like usually pay admission for, but the school had to deal with it. So we got to have swim classes during the daytime, during the week at that place. But it was only during 1 year. But I also had swimming outside of that, like from late kindergarten to I think like mid-elementary school, I was in swimming classes because my mom signed me and my older sister up for that, so we would know how to swim. And honestly, out of like all the sports you can sign your kids up for, I think swimming is really smart. At least if you live in a country with a lot of coastline and a lot of like lakes and rivers like Norway has, making sure that your kid can swim is pretty smart. I guess Norway doesn't really have beaches outside of southern Norway lake areas. Oh, that is very wrong. Norway has beaches all the way up. Some of the most famous beaches in Norway are actually like far up in northern Norway because the surfing conditions are really good. So surfing is actually quite popular in like specific places in Norway. I've never surfed, but some areas not that far away from where I grew up in northern Norway has quite good surfing areas, and there is a lot of pretty beaches in northern Norway, and I have swum in the ocean plenty of times when I was young during summer. What's the water temperature in the north? It's a little bit colder, but during the summer, if summer gets nice, it's very nice to swim there, especially if you wear a wetsuit. Then it's no problem. But yeah, signing your kids up for swimming classes, that's good. I'm highly approving of my mom signing me up for swimming classes when I was young. Interesting, you would think the sea is too cold for swimming in the northern parts. You gotta remember, we have the amazing... What's it called? Like, in Norwegian, it's called Golfstrømmen. It's the water current, the Gulf water current, or whatever it's called. That one is the reason why Norway isn't a frozen wasteland. It's the Gulf Stream. Yeah, the Gulf Stream. It's the reason why Norway isn't a frozen wasteland and why it's actually pleasant to live here is because it warms up the water along the coast. So if that one ever, like if that thing ever breaks down or if it ever goes away, then I wouldn't want to live in Norway, I don't think. Yeah, so the water gets pretty decent in Norway during summer. But I'm saying that as a Norwegian. Like, if you grow up somewhere really hot, then maybe you wouldn't think so. There's signs the Gulf Stream is about to collapse. I remember learning about that in school, and then I decided that that knowledge does not live in my brain. And every time I hear about it, I delete it. And now I'm deleting it again. I'm deleting it again, Kamos! It's forbidden knowledge! It's not allowed to live in my head, okay? No, shake it out of your brain. Shake it out of your brain. There's stuff you don't need to think about on your day-to-day life. It just gives too much knowledge, okay? Watch fun animes and TV shows instead. Also, I don't think I can impact the Gulf Stream stuff, so yeah. The temperature is down where you are is hot enough for the whole of Europe. Oh, big head pats. Big head pats. You need that knowledge removed, yeah. Just imagine like a mental bleach cleansing your brain and then fill the spot with lots of fun, happy things. There's some amazing surf spots in Lofoten and Vesterålen, especially during the fierce winter storms. Ah, yes, those are the places I've heard about that are really popular for surfing in northern Norway. But I've never been to like the particular spots myself. Well, I've been to Lofoten a couple of times, but that was more like summer sightseeing with my family when I was younger. I can impact the Frolf stream? Yes, Frolf stream. The character in At the Mountains of Madness wish they could shake knowledge from their heads. Yeah. Oh, I gotta remember to schedule the final ASMR reading stream for that as well. Sorry, just doing some shoulder stretches. Have I been to Nordkapp? Oh no, I have not. I'll admit, I have been in Nordland and Tromsø, or not Troms, not Tromsø. I've been in Nordland and Troms, which are the two northernmost counties, but I haven't been to Finnmark, which is like the furthest northernmost county. I feel like Finnmark is not one you go to usually for vacation unless you have people, like relatives that live up there, or you grew up there yourself. But I have been to Tromsø and different places in Troms for like holiday with my family when I was younger, like car trips and such. And I've been in Trøndelag as well for holiday, and we've driven to all the way to the south of Norway for holiday when I was younger. Once we went to Kristiansand, which is like way down south, and we went to the zoo that's there. I'm honestly not missing out too much. Mostly Mig. Oh yeah, the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes and the marshes. To your knowledge, you go to Finnmark to fish? Oh, yes, fishing! That's popular up there. I see it sometimes in the Norwegian newspaper for articles related to, like, fishing, and people not liking that people are fishing too much in the rivers, and then people being angry that they can't fish in the rivers. Which is always interesting to read about. Always interesting. Yeah. But I'm not one that's very interested in fishing. But as a whole, so many people in Norway like fishing, in my experience. Like, the second you go out in the country, Kamos, people are like, fishing! Ocean fishing or river fishing being like the two most popular things I've seen. Either people are like fishing or hunting or hiking, and then you have people like me that are like, let me just be inside. You can do that and just let me be inside. Fishing is fun but not for everyone. I think I've tried river fishing once and ocean fishing a couple of times. And I think honestly the one I like the most is probably river fishing. River fishing was fun. Didn't catch anything at all. But it was fun because you get to stand next to the river, and rivers make such nice sounds, like the babbling of the river is nice and relaxing. Nature ASMR basically. Also, hi Raiders! Hi! I hope you had a good time with Cynthia. I hope you get some rest or some food, Cynthia, depending on what you're doing. And konkanana, I'm Kanna Yanagi, your occult-loving detective. And right now we're just doing a chill handcam stream. I showed a lot of yarn earlier, did a little bit of knitting. I was going to knit more, but I have some shoulder pain today, so I'm staying safe and squishing this plushie instead. And then after this stream, we'll be doing ASMR. Handcam ASMR in 2 hours. Yeah. Nice burb, yeah. Much burb, much squish. Much squish. This reminds me of like those images you see of someone that like eats a lemon and then their face gets like all squished. You need a detective to find your plushie. Oh, this is a plushie. Also, Shiniqua, welcome back to the Kamo Squad. You live very near one of the largest rivers in Norway. Your neighbor caught a 7-kilo trout on a spin rod. Your personal best is a mere 2.5 kilos on your fly rod. Hope to beat that during the next few months. Oh, good luck. Good luck on your fishing adventures. But yeah, river fishing is the one thing I like. Though I will say, the major thing that puts me off fishing is if you need a bait on the rod and you need to put live bait on. I would like to very much not touch any live bait. I know you might be like, oh, why not? And I'm just like, ew, no. No, it should be pretty self-explanatory why I don't want to do that. So, yeah. But I think, is there some forms of fishing where you don't need to put bait on? I think some of like the more maybe spinny hooks you don't need that, but I don't know. That's why you do fly fishing with your own tied flies. Oh yeah, is fly fishing one of the ones where you don't need bait? Yes, yes. I think I would like that then. Fly fishing. No bait required. Any kind of tackle fishing. Oh, I see. You have to spend bait to make fish. Not always. Ooh, and I guess the yarn fishing, the fishing where they use yarns, you probably don't need bait, but that is more commercial fishing. Commercial ocean fishing than anything else. You normally tell on rubber baits, rubber worms, but live baits works better. Oh, I see. Like nets? Yeah. Like nets. Like yarn. Fishing. I guess, is it not translated to yarn? In Norwegian, you say garnfiske, like fiskegarn. And garn translates to yarn directly, but I guess it's fishing nets. And not yarn fishing, which I guess makes sense. Just one of those slight language differences. Also, writers, if you're coming in and you don't know, I'm Norwegian. English is my second language, so sometimes there are some words that I guess I try and translate directly, but they don't translate directly in English. Most tackles are designed to look like live bait, be it small fish or insects, like with spinners. Yeah. And then there's noodling. You use your arms in holes in the bank and hope that a catfish in the hole... Hope there's a catfish in the hole and not an alligator or a snapping turtle. Oh, I've seen like small videos of those. No. Would never try noodling. That's how you get your arm eaten or you lose fingers and stuff. I would rather try the impossible thing where people stand in the river and they try and like snap their hand down and like grab a fish out of the water. Because at least you're grabbing small fishes then, and you're not like letting a fish that's the size of your entire arm or longer like eat your fingers. Yeah. Hand fishing, yeah, literally just grab fish out of water. I've seen videos of where people are successful, but I'm assuming for like each successful try, there's like 100 or more that wasn't successful. Gotta try that with salmon like a bear. I mean, you probably shouldn't try that with your mouth, like you're bobbing for apples. That would probably not be pleasant. You've only seen it in Milan? Oh, true. They did have that in the, I think in the training sequence, right? Like the, I'll make a man out of you. Like that one. That's such a catchy song. Yeah. Your grandpa did dynamite fishing? Ooh. I'm pretty sure a lot of places that's illegal now. Also, it feels like you could risk blowing up some fish, and that would be a waste. Yeah. That would be a big waste. Susaku from Code Geass did a hand fish grabbing thingy. Did he? Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. He could have done anything in that anime and I would have skipped over it because I really didn't like Susaku. I don't remember most of Code Geass because it's been so long. It's been so long. Eh. Oh, I said a meme? Oh. You know, I don't know memes, Camels. I don't know any of the memes. That is a meme one. Pleasure with fish image. What is that? I'm not going to Google that. I'm not going to Google camels. That sounds scary. The idea of explosive fishing is to knock out the fish with a shockwave and make them float. Highly illegal, though. Yeah. Also, you rewatched Code Geass and it holds up? Oh, that's good to know. I feel like some animes I watched back then, like back in the day and enjoyed, probably wouldn't hold up as much now. Especially some of the more like romance comedy ones that I watched back then. I'm trying to think of one that I remember liking when I was younger and I probably wouldn't like now. Is it Zero no Tsukaima? Familiar of Zero or something. It was like a pink-haired girl and a guy, and I think he got summoned as her familiar, and he's like basically a normal guy, and the world that he gets summoned into is like a fantasy world or something. Is that Zero no Tsukaima? Okay, yeah, that one. That one, I remember liking it when I was a kid, but I think I would hate it now. If I watched it now, I think I would hate it, so I'm never going to rewatch it. One of the oldest isekais, yeah. On the flip side, I watched 12 Kingdoms around the same time, I think. And I watched 12 Kingdoms some years ago, and I want to watch 12 Kingdoms again because I really like it. I'm not biased against romance camels. I just don't really like that type of female character anymore. I'm usually not partial to the tsunderes. And she was like the violent type of tsundere. If I'm remembering her personality correctly. Yeah. Zero no Tsukaima is one of the few animes with actual plane combat. Ooh, that's quite cool. I'm trying to... Is there any romance I watched back in the day that I would like? What kind of data do I like? I have some female character types that I really like. What's me call it? The one anime I watched recently. I like all the female characters in the oh god, now I need to watch like the upcoming anime list because this one is getting a second season. Mal, my anime list. Let me see. I think this one is getting a new season now, either in summer or the next fall season. Oh, the Clavatus! Clavatus, Majo no O to Itsuwari no Yusha Denso. Or alternate title, just Clavatus. All the main female characters in that one, like the pink-haired girl and the blonde girl, I love both of them. They're great. But it's not really romance, though. That's an action fantasy. Also, happy birthday, Lollipop! Otanjoubi omedetou! Hope you're having a nice birthday today. Oh, Komi-san! Yeah, I also like Komi-san. Komi-san is cute. She's more like, I want to protect her cute, rather than like being waifu. Oh, there was one anime I watched recently, though, that had like a waifu type character for me, though. I don't remember. Is it BGM from Skyrim? Yeah, this one currently is from past to present from Skyrim right now. And before that, it was The Witcher. Komi-san had a manga chapter with them being in uni recently. Oh, did it? Wait, is Komi-san finished? Komi can't communicate. I didn't finish watching the anime. I should probably get back to that. Oh, is it finished? It seems like it's complete, maybe. It says original run 2016 to January 29, 2025. So I'm assuming it's done then. There's a fan manga where they're married. I mean, fan-made media could be anything. It could be a fan-made media where it turns into a zombie apocalypse. And it wouldn't mean that it's real. But yeah, it looks like it's done. Though it's only had 1 or 2 seasons of the animes. I hope they finish the anime. That would be cool. Oh, it's not a fan manga, but the original creator with them starting the uni arc. Oh, does it have... Let me see. Is there a sequel then? Where's the... Comic-Con Communicate. Let me see. Oh, is it continuing then, maybe? Witch Hat also has a confirmed 2nd season. Oh, that's great. The Witch Hat Atelier manga, I don't think it's finished. Yeah, let me see. So, Witch Hat... I haven't started watching the anime yet because I'm waiting a tiny bit. But I read some of the manga a couple of years ago and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to be watching that eventually. Let me see. Oh yeah, Witch Hat Atelier. Oh, actually started in 2016. Same as Can't Communicate. That's quite fun. And has 16 volumes. It's ongoing. Let me see. The last volume released in 2026. That's good at least. I've heard the animation in the Witch Hat Atelier manga is amazing though. Oh, it only has 94 chapters, or like 97 chapters. So I guess maybe it's had some pauses, or it's had like a monthly release rather than a... Maybe it's had period of monthly release rather than weekly release. The animation in the anime, not in the manga. I've already read quite a bit of the manga. Less than 100 is pretty short? Yeah. Oh, it's a monthly one. That explains it. It's always sad when like one of your favorite mangas is monthly rather than weekly. Like you go from 50 chapters a year to 10 or 12. You're not spoiling yourself by reading the manga, Kamos. The manga is the original media. It predates the anime. Monthly chapters are much thicker than weeklies, at least. Usually. Sometimes they're also pretty short. Like, there's a couple of ones I have followed throughout the years that I think has been more monthly rather than weekly. That are still pretty short. Your favorite manga only gets 3 to 4 chapters a year? Ah, the burn. Monthly is usually better for the author's mental health, though. I guess it also depends on how many assistants and stuff they have. Because if they're doing most of the work or all the work themselves, then yes, monthly is probably way better. But if they have a huge team of assistants, then like weekly or bi-weekly would probably be very doable. Yeah, that's one of the... Witch Hat Atelier is one of the more unique ones out there, I feel like, in the more, like, fantasy genre of mangas. Oh, and speaking of anime, we're starting the new season super soon. Starting now in, like, July 6th, July 8th period. Basically, all the summer season animes are going to be starting. And it's going to be really interesting to see how... Saga of Tanya the Evil Yojo Senki is going to look, because the first... God, when was the first season? Let me see. The first season was in 2017, so it's been almost 10 years. Yeah. You'd given up on that one? Yeah, I also started to think it was never happening. It's been so long. Oh, and we're getting the Bleach final year of the Bleach 1000-year arc. But I've heard Bleach. I've heard rumors that Bleach is coming back. Camels. That's, I think it's Sakamoto-san. That's going to be ending in Shonen Jump, and there's rumors that Bleach is coming back. With a new arc and replacing Sakamoto-san, so that's going to be interesting. You have tonsillitis. Oh my god! I hope you recover and feel better soon. Bleach has the Hell arc? Yeah. Other stuff that's releasing this season that I'm super looking forward to. Let me see. Yeah, it's Saga of Tanya the Evil I'm really intrigued by. Any news on Hunter x Hunter? Hunter x Hunter happens when Hunter x Hunter happens. I don't think any of us can anticipate that at this point. Let me see. Oh, the new Ghost in the Shell one. Goukaku Ghost in the Shell. That's doing the retro style. And I've seen they're doing it, I think they're doing it all hand-drawn. Which is super intriguing, so that's going to be exciting. And they're doing the very, very retro style. Hunter x Hunter is back on the weekly release. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think otherwise I've talked about a lot of the animes I'm anticipating this season before. But I usually wait until the end of an anime season to watch what's currently airing. So actually, now that the spring season is ending, I might go and watch some of the spring animes. Like I might actually go and watch like Witch Hat Atelier, for example. Or what are the other ones that looks cool? Oh, the Yomi no Tsugai looks kind of interesting. The other ones, let me see. Oh, the Nippon Sangoku, which is like is it a Japanese history focused one? I don't know. That one looks interesting. Oh, and the barbarian fantasy romance one. The Himikishi wa Barabaroi no Yume. The Warrior Princess and the Barbarian King. I don't know. Sometimes I just want to watch comedy romance camels. The other ones I might try. Oh, there's a Wit Studio romance one. What is this, the English title for this? The Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring. That one looks intriguing. Comedy romance? Yeah, comedy romance is fun. And I read a little bit of the manga. Otherwise, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not really interested in this anime season. Oh, I want to watch the Rooster Fighter one. I just want to check out an episode to see how it is. Niwatori Fighter, literally Rooster Fighter. I don't know if it's good or it's bad, but I just need to see like one episode to see what it looks like. Otherwise, yeah, I think that might be it. The Rooster anime, literal Rooster anime. Oh, and I know there was a new like Pat Labor one. Might check out. Yeah. I'm scrolling through these. I'm not seeing anything else is like jumping out at me. Oh, and I should probably watch Detective Conan again. I probably have like 10-ish episodes in my backlog now. So yeah, that's it. You've seen the comics, you're glad to see Japan still keeps their whimsy. Oh, there is plenty of whimsy in Japanese manga and anime, and I love that. Again, I mean, Detective Conan is always airing, Kamo, so they're always getting new episodes, which is amazing. But I'm considering a complete rewatch where I actually watch the movies as well, because I haven't really watched any of the Conan movies, and I've heard that a lot of them are really good. But rewatching Detective Conan is a huge undertaking. It's a big undertaking. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But Camus, before it gets like closer to the ASMR, because I'm not knitting today, let's actually open these cards that I pre-prepared just in case. This is a smaller set, so we should go through it pretty quickly. But it's one of the Duel Master special sets, and I'm intrigued by this one because it has all these gold figures on it, and I don't know what that means. Cards will always be part of Mondays, yeah. Like, look at these; they look so fancy. Are they like all gold cards? I don't know. It's a DM25 EX2. It's called Ryukingu? Dragon King W Dream, I think, maybe. Ugh. I'm fighting with the plastic. Come on, nails. Nails. Are my nails just for show? I should bring out my scissors. I wanted to for once make you proud, Kamos, and at least I know that the cards have not been tampered with. There we go. Finally. Finally. I got it. How many packs per box? I think there's 10 cards per... No. 1 pack... 9 cards per pack, and then 10 packs in a box. So 90 cards total? I think. Let me see. Oh, if I can't get this up. Oh, and no promo in this. Like the cute girl sets that had the promos. Been a while since you got Desperate Cat Scratch pack opening. Hey! I did plenty good. I did plenty good. Let's see. Ooh. I love these. This is just a common, but it's a full art. We got really cool looking anime dude. This is like the anime guy that wouldn't be the anime protagonist, but he would be the protagonist's rival, or he would be like the champion of the bad guys. I don't know. That's the kind of vibes he's giving Camels. He's like almost too cool looking to be the protagonist. Or if he is the protagonist, he's like the protagonist late in the anime after he's gotten like a power-up or something. You found me through my Expedition 33 videos. You absolutely love my content. Oh, thank you! I'm so happy you're enjoying them. Yeah. Okay, let me make a full art pile. I like the full arts. It can be the protagonist's predecessor that the protagonist is chasing. True. Also, I don't know what this water creature doggo is. He looks kind of scary. Ooh. Little water creature on a mecha ant? Is this guy a ninja? I think he's about to pull out a katana. I don't know what this guy is, but he's kind of cute. And the mecha ant is reminding me of Ghost in the Shell a little bit. Ah, birds! Is that a stalker bird with a camera in the background? We got a Queen of Hearts bird. I think it's a rupia. And then we got a stalker bird with a camera. And star eyes. Oh, Tachikoma, I like the Tachikoma. Oh, I got a... Whoa! I got a foil, a VR. This one looks cool. Like an underworld demon. These cards are such a roller coaster in each art. They are. I like the slight thunder chain that's going around the border here. That's a really nice looking one. No raised foiling, just all one layer, but still. It's pretty cool. Ooh, and then an SR. Ooh. Multiple higher rarities here. That's a... Is this dude, like, fused in this lion guy's chest? What's going on here? There's an enemy dude there, but there's a giant lion mecha dude, and he has 4 arms. Whoa. There must be some kind of anime explanation for what's going on here. Yeah, it's like if you look here, this guy is coming out of his torso, I think. I don't know. Whoa, what is this? Whoa! That's so cool! This must be because it's the special set! Whoa! I've never seen this before. This is textured! This is an actual, like, star texture in the back. And this little cute magician dude! That's adorable! Whoa! That looks so cool. Yeah, this is, like, pure full art. And the blue-yellow, obviously because this is blue-yellow type card. Yeah, that's a really nice star texture. Like, I can feel it with my fingers. That is amazing. What if each pack had... Either this is, like, the hit in the box, or each pack could have something like that. Oh, it's in full art! Cute! We got a little kitty cat girl! And she has friends in the background! That's adorable. This could be a cute VTuber design. And her friends could also be VTubers. I would watch this VTuber. This doesn't have the foiling on it that this one did, though. She's adorable? Yeah. I like her. She's like a little magical girl bandit. And then... Whoa! This pack is great. There's so many full arts. This is a sword. Obviously more of an item card. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of looks like Anya. Well, a little bit. I'm liking this set so far. Either that was a really good pack, or this is just a really good set. Okay, we got normal cards, some kind of demonic creature. Got angelic dude in a futuristic suit. Water creature. Ooh, cute. Cute looking princess girl. And then whatever is going on here in the background, that's a little bit scarier looking. Oh, okay. A foil. Is this foil? No, this is normal. Normal, uncommon, full art. Looks like an item card. I like the colors of this. Pretty. Oh, and then a VR. Okay, maybe the last one was a pack with a hit in it. Angelic mecha. Angel mecha. Cool. And then... Ooh, SR. We got a water dragon. I like the heavy outline on this. And the waves, it reminds me a little bit of like the Hokusai graphics. You think the pre-order phase of the Hobbit series of Magic the Gathering is up? Ooh. It's probably going to be pricey. Oh, wait! Is it a metallic card again? Ooh, whoa! That's cool! That means there might be one in each pack! This is also a textured. Whoa, this set is great, Kamos! Look at that! That's super cool looking snake demon. It's kind of poison breath. And the back pattern isn't stars this time. It's like a little like fog looking thingy. Fitting for, like if I do this, you can see it on the top there. Like oil spill fog looking pattern. I don't think this is Jormungandr. It says Jadokumaru. Texture looks like a topography map. Yeah, a little bit. Nice. That is so cool. Ooh, demon girl with a scythe. And she's like a giant dragon behind her. I like her. She's cool, like a little bit of a ninja demonic warrior outfit. Ooh. Like the snake from Naruto? I was thinking more like the snake from Sekiro with that giant one. We got a little fox guy. We got warriors facing off. Japan is leading 1-0 over Brazil. You didn't expect that to happen. Oh, for the football? Exciting. Interesting to see who will progress. Oh, we got the princess again. She's cute. She has the hair drills. Whoa! This is a sideways card. We got some planetary destruction going on. This is a giant meteor hurtling towards, hopefully not Earth. And whoa! What is this? Whoa! This doesn't have texture, but it looks like it should. Sheesh. The hollow pattern on this gives it so much depth. It's like a demonic rider. That looks really cool. Yeah, like a demon horseman or a death knight or something. Whoa. That is a really nice. Really, really nice, like, black rainbow pattern in the back. These packs are stacked? Yeah. Oh. And then we get... Whoa! Another metallic background card. Okay, this was a VR. I'm trying to sort the rarities. Whoa! Just the treatment on these cards is so pretty. Sheesh! This looks like a demonic little guy? Or, oh no, there's a knight, and this demonic entity is like coming out of him or possessing him or something, I think. Like a JoJo stand? Maybe. Ooh, whoa! Whoa! Wait, this is a DMR! Wait, whoa! This is a dream rarity! Ooh! This could actually be like a hit. I'm uncertain. I don't think this is is this a guarantee? Sometimes these are guaranteed. This is like the slick shiny, and it has the recessed, like the lines here, the metallic lines are actually recessed down into the cards. It's like the opposite of the embossing. Or is it embossed? It's hard to tell. Really cool. See, it says dream here. Top left, there we go. Dream. It's dream rarity. Momokingu versus. Do I have sleeves with me? Wait, let me check this if it's an actual hit or not. Because I figured out a site where I can see, like, the value of these cards. Let me see. Chattomatte. I need to find dual masters. Dual masters. This was DM25EX. Let me see. Translate to English. Singles. Special expansion. DMX. X2. This is... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not super high rarity. The super high rarity is SE rarity. But this is still pretty good. Still pretty good. The main set is 1 out of 3 boxes, but a dream rare is still a dream rare? Yeah. If you get an SE rarity... Whoa, those look crazy, apparently. The SE rarities are like 50,000 yen or more. These are more like 1,000 yen, so they're not that super rare, but it looks crazy. Oh, and got another item. Got a sword. I like it. Trippy design. And ooh, a full art for the final one. Oh, and it's a landscape. That's pretty. Look at that. It's a water temple. And we got some verbs. This is a really good pack. And even with this hit being in here, they still give you one of these metallics. I like that. The art kind of connects with the previous sword card. Oh, did it? That's cool, that's cool. Ooh, we got a cute girl. We got another ninja samurai looking girl. Gurenaira. Pretty, yeah. We got the wingsuit guy. Oh, a face-off. This reminds me of like a Pokemon face-off battle somehow. A little bit. Just a perspective. Demonic dude summoning just a bunch of swords. Oh! Is that a bird? It's a bird guy! Look at him! He's a Giga Chat bird! But his face is cute and goofy. He looks like a parrot or something. Like a parrot Giga Chat. I like how his red cheeks make him look like he's blushing or something. That's cute. This guy. Ooh, and then we got... Ooh, demonic. Demonic spirit. He has like a... like face covering here. Like one of those like with writing on them. Like the writing masks. Like this one. Looks cool. And... Ooh, cute girl. Cute girl SR. There's like a clock mecha or something behind her. Multi-arm clock mecha. And then also 36,000 is a lot of power. That's more. Yeah, that's way more power than this dude. The metallic. What are these guys? It's like mascot squad. We got a little pig here. We got a little guy like with a cowboy hat chewing a straw. We got two little robot dudes. Then we got like this like fish. Is he a fish? He has fins on the side. I don't know what they are, but they're amazing. Also, there's a square pattern, a square texture pattern. Looks really nice. The mascots unite, yeah. Oh, and a cool-looking water girl for the final one. They're aura farming, yeah. Okay, next. Oh, Firebird. We got Rupia. Pipita. Kawaii. Oh, with a dragon hair in the background as well. Got Water Dude again. Oh. Water Dragon. Oh, and a split full art with two cute little dragon dudes. They're holding a bell. Oh, and the VR is like a fire water mecha bender standing on some kind of surfboard. And SR is cool looking mecha with a robot hand with eyes on it. Mysterious. Has to be an anime explanation for this as well. Ooh, metallic has trippy cubes on it. Whoa! Mecha dragon? Mecha tech dragon? Whoa, this one is trippy. I really like the background texture on this. Like the squares within squares within squares. That is really cool. Like if I do this, you can see the squares moving. You think this is your favorite so far? Yeah. Oh, and then we got little creatures in mecha suits and sideways. Oh, this is like a flip sideways. Interesting. Flip it around. Yeah, I'm loving these packs. I thought it was kind of going to be like... after you're opening those cute girl sets where the promo is really cool, but the cards and the packs weren't that cool. I thought this would be similar, but this set is on fire. Also, whoa, this guy is also cute, cool. He has like a cloud. It's like a cloud knight. Clouds and feathers in his armor. I like it. Very unique. I haven't seen that type of armor design before. Oh, we got little spirits. Little fox dude. Ooh, and the full art is a glove. Glove item. Another full art. Ooh, double. Oh, it's demonic wheel. I swear, every time I see a wheel now, it reminds me of the Dark Souls 1 wheels, Camels, the skeleton wheels. I've gotten traumatized. Oh, this is the VR. Ooh, trippy mechas. Like puppet mechas, almost. And then, whoa, a gunslinger! He reminds me a little bit of the Trigun protagonist. Yeah. He's a mecha gunslinger. Oh, and he's surfing on a sword. The pain of the wheel pain. Yeah, the wheel PTSD. This guy looks really cool, though. He might be the coolest SR so far. I love the pose and the action. Wash the Stampede. Yes, that's it. Wash the Stampede. And then the metallic. Whoa! This one is kind of fire as well. You don't see much of the foiling. There's like a red-blue split because this is a red-blue card. It has a star pattern, but... Whoa. Giant mecha dragon. That's kind of cool. And... a building. Sentient building card. Okay, I have 4 packs left. I'm kind of sad. I'm kind of sad the packs are going to run out, Cobbles. Okay. Oh, cute girl. Oh, she has the this thingy, I think. Yes. She has this item equipped. Interesting. Wish I bought more? No. This is the only box I'll get of this. It's really cool, though. I have some of these other smaller set boxes, but I don't know if they're the more boring ones or the cooler ones. Only time will tell. Ooh, this is the princess again, the Rose Princess. She finds a giant sword. Himeto Oka no Ken. Princess and Kingdom Sword or something? Oh, VR is a Dark Souls looking mecha. Or Lies of P looking mecha. Like these puppet faces. A little bit disturbing. Whoa, what are you? This is a VR card as well. Some kind of water totem creature. And metallic. Whoa! Oh, it's a sideways one. It's one of the more like sentient looking buildings. Oh, and the pattern is tiny squares or lines, I think? That is a trippy looking texture pattern. Pretty cool though. Nice. And then... oh, another sideways building. Oh, it's a train station! With a Stargate portal in it. I don't know what the Stargate portal means. But... something. D no eki... ekisha... oh, it says these station stop or something like that? Station building? Station train? Something. Oh, there's another card. And little robot dude. Little robot dude. Can I get another big hit? That would be too greedy. It's the same D as the meteor card? Yeah, it probably has something to do with like the Duel Masters lore. Oh, zombie girl. She's scary. Ooh. Get another item card, I think. Oh, cute princess is back. Got plant creature, a bug creature. Whoa! We gotta. Oh god, it's Rangers Assemble. It's like a Power Rangers Assemble. This is very like Tokusai. Oh, there's the zombie girl I just pulled. And I think this is the wingsuit dude I've pulled a couple of times. So I guess there is like in each color there's a different Sentai team. Yeah. Different like Super Sentai looking creature. That's kind of funny. I like that as the foil. So random, yeah. Ooh, and then super badass demonic dragon. Ooh. And the metallic. Whoa! We got a blue yellow split again. And it's a mecha dragon? Oh, or something shooting at butterflies. It's like a butterfly mecha dragon. This one is one of the designs that's a little bit harder to tell what's going on. That's the one both cool thing and downside with dual monsters at times is that the creatures are so big and like there's so much going on that I think it's easier to see like if you have them in an anime what's going on, but Gospel, yeah, Gosperu. It's a little bit more of a busy design, but I like it because again they're doing their own thing. Now we have a normal card. Okay, 2 more. Second to last pack. Fairy dragon? Yeah, like a butterfly dragon. Oh, we got the edgy anime rival dude. What is this guy? Ohana's... Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Marshmallow flower? Balloon flower dude? And then you get creatures like this Camels in Dual Monsters as well, which is amazing. Looks like he's having a great time. He's just chilling. Oh, we got one of the Super Sentai looking team. We got the red guy. Full art item card. Sentient popcorn machine that's also a slot machine or just a popcorn maker? I don't know. Sentient popcorn mech. Dual Monsters love the tonal whiplash. Yeah, into dinosaur. Edgy dinosaur warrior. And whoa, whatever is going on with this creature. Looks like they're wearing a shell and looks like a little bit like an Egyptian Anubis wearing a shell suit. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Who comes up with this stuff? I have no idea. Green? Whoa! This one is like Super Sentai looking. Dude, it's like a tiger. Tiger mecha, dude. Like the enemy of the Super Sentai theme. Oh, and it has a clover pattern. That's cute. I can see both 3 and 4 leaf clovers in the background. That is adorable for the pattern. And yeah, tiger dude. And normal card for the final. Okay, final pack. Reminds you of Transformers Beast Wars. Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, we got a cute girl. Cute sword ninja girl again. Rupia. Oh, water warrior. Ooh. This is some kind of emblem. I like it though. The card looks nice. I was about to say, is this a Ninja Turtle? But no, it's a monkey! Look at that giant banana in the background! He has a little monkey on his belt, and you can see his giant monkey ears. It's a very Ninja Turtle-coated monkey. Monkey Turtle. Then we got a dragon and a comb. Sun Wukong, maybe. It says monkey do. Monkey do. Oh, and then... Ah! Wait, I think I've gotten this card out of another... Camels, we definitely pulled this card out of another set. But without this full art. This is a full art, like, metallic version. I like it. It's the giant mushrooms because I remember the flowers and the mushroom. And the bird and his little friend creature. That's so cute! Kawaii. Rupia and G... Natea. G Natea. That must be this other guy. That's adorable. I wish the metallic background was yellow. Would have gotten a little bit better with the card, but it's because of the color. You definitely remember getting excited over the giant mushrooms? Yeah. But that's cool. And then the building full art. And a water creature lady. So that means every single pack had one of these cool metallics. I hope more TCGs do this in the future, combos. Like, do special sets like this, where every single pack basically has a hit. Like, because all of these cards are great. I think my favorite hits... My favorite's, like, definitely this one, I think. I love the clovers on the back of this guy. This one looks super cool. Just overall great composition. These guys are so goofy cute. I love the snake. And the first one, I just had awesome colors and cool design. And this one was great as well, obviously. Pokemon takes notes on this. I wish. Let me sleeve these cards. And there's also like SRs and VRs in every pack. And these were SRs, technically. The metallics. Love this box. Yeah, this is great. Oh, I see. The card sleeves. This box is kind of like... and a little bit crooked. Or not crooked, but like... collapsing a little bit. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Sleeve all of these. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Honestly, I should sleeve the SRs as well. Just sleeving like half the cards here, basically. But SRs are hits. In the regular boxes, like, you get... what is it, like 3 to 5 SRs? I love this Gunslinger one. This Gunslinger one was great. How goes the card pulls? The card pull goes really hard today. Let's see. There we go. Can't get over this like 36,000 power card. 40 cost as well. Oh, and I really like this one. This one had just great colors. And the heavy outline. Dun, 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 dun. Do I sleeve the VRs as well? Like, I mean, usually I think I sleeve the VRs. God, I guess I'm just sleeving everything, Camels. Monkey Ninja Turtle. Dino Dude. Super Sentai Gang. It's like, you get a sleeve, you get a sleeve. Oh, let me look on the website I had up, if I still have it up. How many of those metallic cards are in this set? I wonder. Because I haven't looked at the set list for this. Obviously, I would have known maybe a little bit more what was waiting. Oh, this was the coolest VR card, by the way. Just the black shading on this one looks really cool. It got so much depth. Like, I had to look several times on the VR marking to double check that it was actually the rarity it is. Same with this one. This one also looks really good. There we go. Yeah, so that was the hits. In this tiny little booster box. So many hits. Yeah, like this is like the ratio of like sleeved cards to unsleeved cards combos. That's pretty crazy for card opening. Okay, let me check my... Oh, I still have it open. Oh, they have like legendary cards, SRs. Oh, here I can see. Oh, they had some with like gold backgrounds that I didn't get. Oh, no, wait. Now I see what's up here. They have rare foils. And then they have uncommon foils. So they basically had, in this set, they had commons, uncommons, and rares, and like high rarities that all has like these full arts. Whoa, there's so many in this set. Oh, Brazil equalized. It's 1-1 in Japan versus Brazil now. Ooh, it's becoming exciting. And then on the SR rarity, they also had these foils, and there were some gold metallics on the SR rarity. Ooh, and some of those gold metallics are more expensive than the one I pulled. Interesting. Let's see what they look like. Oh. If you're wondering what site I'm looking at, Kamals, this is the site I've started to use to look at Japanese sets, because then you can also see the price on them. They also have Hololive cards there for those of you that like Hololive and stuff. This website. And this is the set I'm looking at right now. So if you... The one thing I really like here is they usually sort the cards by highest rarity to lowest rarity. And they have sections for each rarity. So instead of looking at a regular card list, which kind of mixes everything together, here you see like very split categories for the different card rarities. And for TCGs like Duel Monsters that have a lot of different rarities in a set, it's easier to visualize what different cards are actually in it. So the high rarity one that I pulled, for example, is the DMR rarity one. But yeah, this set is cool. I really like it. There was one card here I saw. Let me click into it. There's a couple of cards here. There's one that's called VR Princess Party. That's super cute. I might want to pick up some of these as singles in the future. Duel Monster showed new Magic the Gathering crossover cards with Emrakul Aeon's Torn. Ooh, I wonder what set that is in. There's a little chicken card! Oh my god, there's a little chicken and an egg card in this set. Let me save the image. Give me a second, Kamals. I'll show you guys this one. Picture for stream folder. This one is called Humpty Rupia. It's like a Humpty Dumpty card. Kawaii desho! Look at that one! Look at this! It's one of the metallic cards. I want him. It's very cute. There's also another one that's like a pizza making hamster. It's so adorable. And very Kamo-like. It's like a Kamo hatching out of the egg. It looks so dapper. Yeah. There's a little frog one. A little frog. This little frog like blink one. I don't know what to call him, but it's frog dude. Did I pull that before? I might have pulled that in another set. I think these are like... This is like a extra set, a celebration set. Wait, I also have a set called DM. I have like the extra 4 set, but I think that's more of a normal extra set. Based on the set list, I was like, is that similar? No, this is another cute girl set, I think. Okay, more of a normal set. This set with the metallic stuff, so pretty. I need to look up the set list for the extra sets that I have and figure out what's in them. But yeah, that was the little card opening. Let me go put the cards away, Camels. Cute girl, does it have Kanna card? No, no Kanna card. Thanks. Ugh. Shoulder pain really takes it out of me, Camels. I'm crossing my fingers that this is the final day of shoulder pain. Oh wait, I should Google. I need to remember to do this. Let me see if I can Google it right now. Oh. I need to see if they have like physiotherapy where I live. That would be really nice if I can go get like some shoulder neck treatment. Well, seems like there is maybe physiotherapy where I live. Let me see, how far away is it? Let me Google. Ah, that's indecent walking distance. Can't complain much. Did I see that there's a Platoon Raiders Direct tomorrow? Oh yeah, I got a Maro that asked if I was going to like co-watch it on stream. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, Camels. I'm probably not going to co-watch it on stream, but I'll watch it off stream. Or after stream tomorrow. It kind of depends on if I take a nap before stream or not. Yeah, let me keep this tab. Keep this tab open so I can. I should call the I should call the physiotherapist tomorrow if I remember. If you don't know, Camels, I actually used to go to physiotherapy regularly for my shoulder and neck pain. But that was when I lived kind of like conveniently nearby to a physiotherapist. So I had like 4 minutes to walk or something. And I would go once a week when it was really bad, and then once a month when it got better as like a regular maintenance thing. But in the last place I lived, I kind of lived like... I lived in a bigger city, but I lived in like an awkward location where public transport, I had to walk quite a bit to get to it, and then I had to take like public transport in like either direction of where I lived to get to like any decent physiotherapist. So I stopped going regularly because the transport was just so long. But now that there's one in like a decent walking distance, it's looking like I should call them and see what their availability is. It could be that I have to be like 1 or 2 months on a waiting list, because sometimes when you live in smaller places, if there's like less services available, then the waiting list ends up being really long. But I should just call them and just get an appointment. But you never know if they're going to be good or not, though, because I've been to physiotherapists that just go like, oh, here are some neck exercises that you can do, and literally show you neck exercises that you can watch in a YouTube video. And then I've been to others that do really, like, obviously the one I went to regularly last time did really good, like, painful shoulder and neck massages that you feel like you want to die when it's happening, but it actually like really helps because they dig into the painful muscles and like get out the tension. Oh yeah, I will call them like a phone and ask them. I don't think there's anywhere in Norway where you have to like go in person to book an appointment. Like basically everywhere you can book phone appointments. Even if you don't have like a digital booking system, it's usually always by phone. Pain before the gain, yeah. In my experience, like the best like physiotherapists and massage people are usually the ones that like are not afraid to like dig into the pain. So yeah, I'll actually do that, Kamos. That will probably help in the long run. Crossing my fingers at least. And if any of you are dealing with like long-term muscle pain and you haven't ever been to a physiotherapist, highly recommend trying it out or seeing if there's anyone in your local area where you live that are like licensed physiotherapists, because they're usually really good. And we're not talking chiropractors, we're not talking like massage places where you do like facial massages and stuff. We're talking like real physiotherapists, because they are usually the ones that have a long education and they are there to like help you become functional. Help your body not be in crippling pain or have reduced motion if you have any kind of like injury or stuff like that. They're also really, really good for injury recovery, which I've never had to use any for injury recovery, but my older sister has. And my mom has had like some nerve pain like down her leg and stuff that she struggled with for years, that she started going to physiotherapy for, which I will take credit for that, because I started going to my physiotherapist that I had back in the old place where I lived. And that finally made my mom go to like the same physiotherapist's office, and she started going even more frequently than me, because she was like, hey, this actually helps. So I'll take a little bit of credit for making her finally go. I don't know if she's found one in her new place, because she obviously moved countries. But I should probably ask her about that. Oh wait, she tried calling me before my stream. I just remembered. Maybe I should call her. I should call her after stream. She tried calling me when I was taking a nap, and I just I didn't even answer, Kamos. I just rejected the call, and I was like, I'll call her after the nap, and I didn't remember that until now. It was right after I fell asleep, in my defense, okay? I fell asleep, but I think like 10 minutes after I fell asleep, she called, because I looked at the time on my phone, and I was like, oh, it's my mom. And I was like, I'm not answering that. If it was important, she would have called again, okay? Or sent me a text message, and she didn't. Tell her Kamo say hello. I will. I'll call her while I'm setting up for ASMR and just check in. If she wants to just ramble, I might call her after the ASMR, because the ASMR should be done around 10, and she usually doesn't go to bed until 11-ish. She has a very healthy sleep schedule. She's like the type that goes to bed at like 10, 11 and wakes up at 5, 6 a.m. Because she prefers going to work early and finishing early. I obviously don't take after my mom when it comes to sleep. Looks-wise, out of my sisters, I am the one that looks the closest to my mom, I'm pretty sure. But otherwise, there's also several differences between me and my mom. That is one of them. Water. Good, delicious water. Wait, more water. I do hope I have inherited my mom's aging genes, though. Because my mom has always looked like 10 years younger than she is. She is now in... I guess I could say her general age range is she's in her 50s. But the entire time she's in her 50s, she has always looked like she's like mid to early 40s. I will say though, she dyes her hair. she dyes her hair an approximation of like her natural hair color. So I don't know if her hair is gray or not. I have no idea because she's dyed her hair for the last like 15 years. Yeah. Yeah, my mom wasn't that old when she had me. She had me and my older sister decently young. But yeah, she dyes her hair. Like she started dyeing her hair before it went gray, and then she has just dyed her hair continuously since then. So I have no idea if her hair is gray or not, but she looks quite young. So I hope I've gotten my aging genes from her. And also my grandpa on her side looks pretty young as well for his age. That explains the age gap to my little sister too. Yeah, my little sister is obviously, I'm not telling you how much, but she is a little bit younger than me and my older sister, and I'm closer in age to my older sister. Let me turn on the autofocus. There. High definition, high focus camel. As long as the camera don't start freaking out. Cool. Nice. Nice massage. And peak relaxation. That Kamwa's living the dream. Yeah, he has gotten so much massages today. A former friend of yours had a big brother who was 28 years older than him? Whoa! That is quite a gap. I mean, if their parents had a kid at 16, and then plus 28 on that, that would be 24... 44, 16 and 44. 44 is still pretty old to have a kid. Like I think for this is a fun fact for you guys, Camels. I know this because my older sister talked about it. But if you have a kid, and I think it's like either it's 35 or 38. It's like something under 40. When you as a lady, I guess, have a kid at that age, they consider it a geriatric pregnancy, and like an elderly pregnancy. So anytime you have a kid over 40, like that is 100% considered like an elderly high risk pregnancy. Yeah. The range in which girls are considered like old in a pregnancy setting is pretty. It's like it's way younger than you might think. You heard you're rolling the dice after 35? Yeah, like when you go over 35, like you start becoming high risk. And it also it's 35. Okay, yes, it's on the young end then. Yeah, so that's when it starts to be considered a geriatric pregnancy. And it's understandable because like the risk of stuff happening to you as the person who is pregnant goes up then, and the risk of stuff happening to the kids or the kids being born with like health conditions, I think increases a little bit. So if there's anyone out there that wants to have kids among those of you watching, you probably want to do that like early 30s rather than late 30s. Though obviously a lot of people have kids in their 30s and 40s and it's fine, but that's something that girls definitely consider. Yeah. If you're more than 4 or so years apart in age, you're practically a different generation because the culture has completely changed. Yeah, in the internet age. I'm pretty close with my older sister, though. I would say. Women who give birth later in life, particularly after having their last child after age 33, tends to live longer. That's pretty interesting as well. Yeah, that's That's a thingy. That's quite interesting in the like how things are classified medically world. Yeah, I'm not having any kids, Camels. I'm 32, so I'm still under the age of what would be considered an elderly pregnancy. Oh wait, I'm not 32. I'm turning 32. I was like 32 this year. No, I'm 31, turning 32. But I'm not going to have any kids. Yeah. God, I'm not pre-aging myself. That would be awful. Then you guys are going to start mocking me and say that I'm getting dementia or something. Forget how old I am? It's a thing, Kamos. I look at the... Okay, so how I calculate my age sometimes is I don't want to like think about like have I had my birthday yet or not this year? I think like current year minus my birth year. So currently it's 2026, and I'm just do like minus 94 because obviously you guys can calculate my birth year 1994, and I go like that's 26. No, that's 32. I can math. So I go like this is the year where I turned 32, and then sometimes I forget to calculate if I've turned that or not. Acrobatic, welcome back to the Kamu Squad. You wouldn't because you also tend to forget. Yeah. It's 32. I can mathematics. Okay, I said the word 2026, and my brain remembered 26 cobbles. Though I wouldn't mind being 26 again. My shoulders and neck surely wouldn't mind being 26 again. Or I think rather my shoulder and neck wouldn't mind being like 19 again before I went to university and had like 5 straight years of sitting hunched over a tiny laptop screen. I think that's what did a real number on my shoulder and neck, so... Yeah. I'm almost 2 weeks younger than your eldest nephew. It's easy for you to remember my age. Wow. That's a mood, yeah. I need to go like all the way back to 18, 19 to regain my neck shoulder health. 26 was all the damage was already done, Kamas. The damage was already done. And this again routes back to why physiotherapy good. Physiotherapy real good. For these old 31-year-old bones. No matter what, I would never get rid of the kind of cute allegations. But look at you, you're cute, squishy cheeks. Cute. Also, by the way, Kamos, I got back some more sketches for the birthday merch, and it is looking so good. So good. I like immediately shared it with the other Aerunia girls, and I was like, oh god, it's looking so good. I got one thingy that's finished, and then like some other like in progress stuffs where I got to make choices. One of the choices was really hard, another choice was easy. Like I had like two choices to choose between for like sketches, and it's so good, Kawas. I want to show you, but I'm not going to. I'll show you some of the in progress sketches, like obviously on my birthday when the merch drop happens. You guys can see some of the in progress stuff that I'm seeing now. But it's just really good. Oh, I'm so excited. This might be my favorite merch drop that I'm ever doing, like rivaling Kamo Plushie. Kamo Plushie is pretty peak, I'm not gonna lie. But this is going to be like overall, I think, my favorite merch drop. Also because there will be the Kamo beanies, but they're kind of their own thing. Oh, excitement. I'm hyping this up so much. I mean, maybe it's just me that likes this type of merch that I'm getting done, but I'm so hyped. Come a onesie. I mean, there's a lot of merch you can get that are cute, but sometimes when I think about which merch I want to get made, I think about like, what is merch that is like cute for me that I would like to have just because I would like to have it because it's cute, and what is merch that you guys would realistically use or like. And I tend to try, at least for most of the time, to like err towards like, what do you guys want to use? Any plans on a birthday donathon? I don't know. I don't know my birthday plans yet. We'll see. But I have told you guys like that the Kamo Beanie will probably be a little bit pricier. So if you wanna gacha for a Kamo Beanie raffle, like raffle by chance, you might wanna save up for that. But that you guys have been pre-warned for before. Yeah. Oh, you got confirmation that your milk cat is shipping? Oh, let's go! The milk cat. I have mine in the cabinet behind me here. Oh, Jin? Are you sitting on the wall? I'm going to go get Jin a head pat. He just saw me looking at him, and he's so cute. Yeah, you're oh, he was so adorable. He's so cute. And now he's laying down on the wall shelf. Oh, also, this is the it's not bad, but this is the damage on the headset. I like torn off the frayed edges because these like just start fraying. But this is the patch where the headband thingy started fraying off. I'll order a new one. Don't worry, Camels. You've seen worse. It's definitely not like bad right now. It's just started happening, but I still don't like it. This is probably one of the quote-unquote like damages that Mama Doggy did to me. Is that my mom has always had really high standards for cleanliness and high standards for like just like the condition of things and the condition of clothing. Like if clothing starts fraying, then it should be fixed. If things starts falling apart, like you should fix it or recycle it or stuff like that. And I think that's been so ingrained in me that when things like that start happening to things I own, I want to fix it. Or it's like it nags at me like tiny bit, not like proper OCD, but like a tiny bit like. She must hate the trend for tattered designer clothing. Oh yeah, she was not a big fan of like the holy jeans and stuff, which me and my older sister had for a little while when we were younger and stuff, like teenagers. You're more in the as long as it's still functioning group. I'm in the group of like, I won't buy stuff for flashness. Like all my PC gear is basically like all like black color because I don't care if it's like super flashy or fancy. I like functional, but like good. Functional and like good for from a utility perspective. When it comes to like PC gear and when it comes to other gear and stuff. But I wanted to look well put together, kind of thing. And I swear it's my mom that's given me like slight OCD for stuff like that. Also comes to like cleaning, like if I'm going to do proper cleaning, then I'm going to do proper like thorough cleaning of something. Do I think of knitting a sleever over my headphones? I mean, this one apparently is already easy to repair. Like, I didn't realize this, but this thingy snaps off. Like, you can snap off this entire thingy and replace it. And I found a replacement on a Norwegian website, and it costs literally like 111 krones, which is basically $10. And considering the headset itself costs like $180, a $10 replacement just for the headband, and the fact that this one has lasted for 4 years, is pretty affordable. So I'm probably going to buy 2 of them. Because sometimes this type of like replacements, when the model starts getting very outdated, they won't sell it anymore. So just in case this strap like replacement strap lasts for another 4 years and I don't replace my headset in that time, I'm just going to get like a second one since it's that cheap. Yeah. Also because I'm going to have to pay shipping on it, and the shipping is going to be the same if I buy 1 or 2, so might as well. Try and future-proof a little bit. Yeah. Let me go. What about air cushion? Oh, the air cushions of these? Can you replace those? I don't know, the air cushions are looking less replaceable, but these ones are very good. Like they're slightly like furry material, and they've never been like worn down. There's a couple of lint pieces on the inside of the black part, but otherwise they look good. Those are replaceable? Oh, you can? Oh, I'll look into to see if they can be replaced, but they look pretty solid. Like, they don't look like I can tear them off here. Maybe I can. God, I don't want to tear too much of this. Like, do you screw the entire thing off? Like, how do you replace these? I should probably watch a YouTube video before I start tinkering with this. I don't want to ruin my headset combos. I want to keep it nice and functional. Usually it's a snap fit. Oh, interesting. I'll look into receiving if they have like replacement. I could just replace that. I mean, I've had them for a while. God. We'll see. Not now, yeah. Also, Camels, I'm running out for the ASMR soon. Do you guys want to see a preview of all the ASMR triggers? Like, I don't know if I'll use all of these, but I could show you guys if you want to. Also, you get to see like the sheer amount of random stuff I bring out for ASMR. This is like a random assortment trigger ASMR. I have this little box thingy. It doesn't really have anything in it. It's just like a box that I like for this. I bought it specifically for ASMR because it has like this material on it. And you can do some tappies on the side. And stuff. It's a neat lid, yeah. I got this because of yesterday. I have used this for ASMR in the past, both this box and this one. It's been a while since I brought out this sponge. It's a scrub daddy, but I thought it would be fun because of the crime scene cleaner stream being really recent. Sadly, doesn't have the raised eyebrow, but it'll have some ASMR sound. This one is a little bit more abrasive for ASMR, so you have to be careful with it. But it also needs my longer nails, so it's a good thing I have my long nails today. Yeah. Then I have this one, which is a cute little like. Is this a wallet? Yeah, it's like a wallet thingy. My neighbor Totoro little one. I like it because it's like a leathery type of fabric, and that usually gives nice like tappies. Or scratchies. Scratchies or tappies. Like very gentle ones. So I'm using that one. Oh, and then I have these ones, which I quite like. They're pipe cleaners. I have them in different colors, but I got these neon green ones. They are really nice and they rub along the mic. And they make a very peculiar sound. And they're really soft for me to touch, so that's nice and pleasant. Do you guys ever get a lot of pipe cleaners in kindergarten and elementary school to make things during arts and crafts? I remember we would occasionally get like pipe cleaners. especially during Christmas seasons. You used to do stick figures? Yeah, make little stick figures and stuff. Popular. Oh, and then I got these ones. A particular, like, personal favorite of mine for ASMR. So these, like, fidgety thingies. Usually makes really nice sounds. A little suction cups on the other side, but I use them for this. And then I got this one. This is new. I got this with my recent like order of stuff that I got. It's so soft. It's a little happy Luffy. Isn't it cute? He has his straw hat. And it has a zipper. So I can do zipper ASMR. Satisfying zipper. Is that a coin purse? Yeah, it's a coin purse. Oh, it actually has a thingy on the inside. Ooh, maybe I'll do ASMR with this. Gotta love it when they give you filling material. It's basically free ASMR. Without the scar, you can barely tell it's Luffy. You can see his fancy hat and his big smile. Yeah, it's a little coin purse. I don't like how nice and soft it is. And then I have a sponge! A softer sponge. This one I think I've accidentally scratched during ASMR. Or getting it out of the package. This is like this sponge I can't squish. Like these ones, when they're not wet, I can't squish this. This one, very squishable. I got this at the grocery store actually. And it has some nice like textured things here, and it's softer on this side. There's two different sponge texture materials I find fascinating. And then this I also got with my new Japan order. It's a little Moomin house. It's what do you call it? A little brick. Like little coaster. It's a little coaster, that's it. It's a little like silicone material coaster. So I want to see how it is for tapping. You can see Moomin characters. Bandai spirits made in China. It's nice silicone. So I got that. And then finally, I thought I might use this one. Again, this I don't know if we'll get through all the triggers. It depends on like how long I go and how long I go with each trigger. But I have this. This is my new Pokemon notebook. I told you guys I got two new ones. This is my Ditto one. Look at this Ditto! Look at the one that's hugging the Clefairy. It's adorable. And then like this little shy Ditto over here. They're so cute. Also many cute Pikachus. You have a berry Ditto, dancing Ditto, sleeping Pikachu. Oh, this is by the way the one I doodled the scrunkly cats I posted on Twitter. I doodled them in here. Got Camera-kun. There you go. There. It also has a Ditto on the inside here. It has the Clefairy and the shy Ditto. Oh, and little guys up here. It's very cute. And then I also have my other notebook. Oh, this one I also brought out for ASMR, the final trigger. My little Clefairy pouch. I've used this one for ASMR before. It is very good. It is a little like travel pouch, kind of like you can have it's for having like makeup and stuff in, I think, or just stuff. But I haven't taken out the stuffing because I like it for ASMR. Yeah, sometimes I bring out more triggers than I end up using during the ASMR itself, so we'll see how far we get. Oh, and this is my other notebook that I got. This is the Slowpoke one! I like how it's a little cute park scenery. And it has a Swablu and an Altaria. It has a Psyduck in the background here. A little Sheldy or Horsey, and Smollow. There's a lot of Pokemon I like. In the back, yeah, the back is just a simple... Oh, it's a Kagawa. It's a Kagawa Pokemon Center special. That's what it was. And this one, these drawings I didn't post on Twitter, but I drew another scrunkly cat. I drew a round camel, and then a chunky camel. This one has a cute Psyduck. No, not Psyduck, a Slowpoke. Slowpoke and Pikachu on the inside. And this has a dotted paper. Oh, and there's a small live on the reverse side. I really like these notebooks. Pokemon notebooks are really nice, and they're actually usually quite cheap. For, like, a Pokemon merch price point comparison. The dots are to make writing kanji and kana easier? I think so. That would be my guess, at least. Okay, let me put the triggers in the box here on the side so I can take them out easily. The thing is, I also have to prep how I place the triggers for ASMR, because I can't have anything that's noisy, like taking stuff out of a box noisy. I have to try and do things as quietly as possible, so there's no adverse sounds during the ASMR itself of me, like, opening and closing a box. Brazil scored a 2-1, 5 minutes on overtime. Ah, Brazil. They're coming for Japan. You want a scrunkly cat emoji? I don't know how well that would read. And also the scrunkly cats I've made are just little drawings. Oh, my camera is starting to freak out. Let me restart that. Because I'll need that for ASMR. Right at the 3-hour mark. It's usually always around 3 hours plus minus. At least my camera is consistent. Gotta give it that. But they're so cute. Aw. They're so sweet camels. There we go. I fix. Also, I'll get a different background for the ASMR. I'll get a cuter background camels. Gotta be maximum cute. And I gotta change my mic setup because obviously I won't be using the regular mic. My drawings are charming. You think I have a real knack for art? You're also slightly biased, Camels. Cute sleeves or cuffs? Yeah, it's cute cuffs. I think I'll be wearing these for the ASMR. I'll see how noisy they are when I do my sound setup. If they're not too noisy, then I'll wear them for the ASMR stream. I am thinking of if I should do a static image or not, Cobbles. What do you want? Like, do you want the static image from the thumbnail to be on screen? Or do you guys want me moving? The thing is, if I do the static image, I'm a little bit, like, freer in how I can move around. But if I'm my model, then obviously you see my expressions and stuff. It's kind of up to you. It's not too much of a bother to do the model. Static would be good. You're fine with either? Whichever one is more comfy for me since I have shoulder pain. Doesn't matter. Static is fine. Like seeing the model, but if I'm more comfy with static, then it's fine too. Okay, it seems like you guys don't mind the static. I'll do the setup for it, and I'll see how it looks. Well, PC can be okay. PC can is always okay. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see how the static image looks on screen. It would be... Oh, I'll make it smaller. Oh, not moving me. Oh, no, not moving me again. Probably would do it something like this, maybe? You get to see the little bum bun. I love little bum bun. He's so chunky. Oh god, it makes me want a bunny. But I can't have a bunny. They're so messy, and I have cats. But I can live vicariously through this image. Oh, he's so chunky. Ah, a little camel. But yeah, I'll probably do the static image then. I like it. Yeah, that was commissioned by Rako Kamo. Kamo commissioned art. Or get a guinea pig? Kamos, if I had a guinea pig, then we're not just talking like my ASMR is having random meows in it sometimes. Then you would suddenly get an ASMR and it would be like scratchy claws of them running around. Like that would be like 50% of my ASMRs going forward if I had a guinea pig. I mean, they're not always noisy, but knowing my luck, that would be ASMRs. Also, Camels, I think this earlier time slot is the best one for me for ASMR, because so many times the last couple of like weeks on and off, at like 1-2 a.m. in the evening, there will be like cars or motorbikes that just like rev past the road that's outside of my apartment. Like way louder car sounds than we usually get during the ASMR streams that are during like reasonable daytime hours. Also, I think doing ASMRs during daytime is better. Also because I swear I hear my upstairs neighbor like walking around randomly upstairs more often during at like 1-2 a.m. than I do during the daytime for some reason. Your sister's guinea pigs used to squeak loud when they smell cucumber? Yeah. Oh, hi Yuki. Oh, I should round off now, by the way. The ASMR is in half an hour. Let me double check the raid is set up correctly, but it should be. Yes, it is. So it will raid you over to the Moonfeather ASMR channel if you want to watch the Handcam ASMR. And the ASMR will be for 1 hour probably. Could be longer. It depends on my shoulder and it depends on how long the triggers take. But yeah, I will see you, Camels. I love you. Otsukanana. See you real soon. Real soon, Camel. Soon. Soon. Mwah.